All right, this video is to explain the process of setting up a cone cutoff device. Right now I have the auger inside the machine, inside the auger shaft in the hopper there. You should have some sort of mounting system similar to that. The bolt in the slot there that provides this vertical adjustment in the auger position, I have left loose. So as you can see, I can lift and drop the auger because that shaft is loose and floating. So once that's in there and you've got that loose, you're going to want to go ahead and put your cutoff on. Slide this over, give myself a little more room. At that point, the cutoff goes on. Okay. Don't do your air lines yet. Okay. Go. So this will now travel freely. The auger above will also travel freely. I'm going to lower that as much as I can. Okay. The next step is to get the cone mounted. You're going to slide that up, thread this into the bottom of the auger. Okay. All right. Normally you get a wrench and tighten that, but as long as it's flush to the bottom, I can kind of demonstrate this to you. So now that this is in position, it's flush at the bottom of the auger, we're going to drop this sleeve, and you can see we have a gap here. Now that gap is not going to help us with cutoff. This is where the actual cutoff happens. So we need to raise the position to the auger. Now we have to do that from up in the hopper, but I'll show you this view instead because I think it's more helpful to explain. Get you a little closer here. All right, so you can see right now that there's a gap, okay? Now the inside surface of this cylinder is going to mesh with this. We don't want it pushing on it, but we want it snug. So what we're going to do is with the sleeve all the way down, with no air on the cutoff device, the sleeve all the way down, we're going to take the auger. We're going to slide it up to the point where it touches, okay? So now we're touching. We're going to tighten the auger shaft down with whatever method you have, whether that's a bolt, tang drive, or any of the other styles that we offer. And now, at this point, it's touching the cone. The cone's been retracted all the way, and then when you apply air, it's going to put downward force, and that's going to snug up this gap. That gap will be closed, and now you have a positive cutoff. So I hope that's clear. I hope that makes sense. Again, auger in position is step one, with a loose auger shaft inside the hopper so you can adjust it up and down. No air on the cutoff. Mount the cutoff, tighten the cone, lower the sleeve, and then you raise the auger and tighten the auger shaft so that it's locked in position where there is no gap between this cone and this sleeve. So now it'll open, auger will cycle, down it'll close.